And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Oxygen Not Included. Well, I've got all this stuff settled in here. You might be wondering what all this is about, but I'll show you that when the time comes. That is the way that I herd hatches. I've got one save on here that I have herded using that method 11 hatches into a little pen. So I've got a little pen like this. I have 11 hatches in that little pen, and this is how I did it. What you do is you organize it, so every day you tweak it and tweak it and tweak it until there's basically just one place that they can burrow. And so you can let them wander, let them eat at night, and then they're guaranteed to burrow right here during the morning when the morning comes. And that way, come the morning when all your people wake up, you can actually come in here and dig this square out, and they'll fall straight down. And they, from what I've had them fall quite a ways, and I've never had them take any fall damage. So yeah, I want to get this pen squared away. I need to dig all of this stuff out. And that's what we're going to work on today. I need to get kind of an idea of where all the hatches are. And then once I know where they are, then we can go ahead and find a final spot for them to sit at. I want to get at all this sand down here. And I've also taken out all the storage compactors that were right in here for a very specific reason. So I built a bunch of storage compactors over here. Most of these actually have sandstone in them, surprisingly. But over here, we're going to go to plumbing. We need to go to gas filter. And we're going to have 4 of these. So I actually want to put this one kind of back a ways. So I'm going to have 1, 2, and I'm going to bring them forward a little bit. 3, and 4. No, I'm going to cancel this one. Gas filter. This is using wolframite, isn't it? Ooh, I am out of gold. Ooh, that's crazy. And yeah, I think I'm going to have to do this one to the side. I'm going to have to X this out, unfortunately. So we want gas pipes, sandstone. I think granite would be better. This one's going to go up into that one. This one's going to go up into that one. This one's going to go straight up. This one's going to go straight up. And then we're going to go to power. We're going to need a hydrogen generator. Yeah, wolframite. I don't really want to make this out of wolframite, but I don't think I have a choice. We need a hydrogen generator because this is going to produce a little bit of hydrogen, and so we're gonna need a way to burn that off. So I'm down here is going to be my power system. So yeah, we're gonna need a hydrogen generator down here. And then, let's see, what else can we do? Gas pipes. So these are all going to filter, hydrogen. Hydrogen. Because the only other thing we should be getting out of here, once all of this stuff is taken care of, once all the miscellaneous gases in here are out, the only thing in here these things should be pulling are hydrogen and oxygen. That's it. So the hydrogen we're going to want to come through here, down here, and then sort of sneakily get into there. So there's all the hydrogen's now taken care of. The trouble now is where to route the oxygen. So I want first a gas vent. I want it way up here because, you know, our sleeping quarters are over here, so I want a good amount of gas in this area. I want it nicely pressurized. So I don't have any other gas tubing in here, so that's good. That really helps. So I'm going to put it, if I route these up, I could route it behind this. That would probably work really well. I don't want to really trap it. I think right in here is probably a good bet. Right by the showers and the bathrooms. Because there's going to be a second one coming off of these two. These two are going to be able to push out into a second one. And yeah, these people are either getting up because there's CO2 over here. So I'm needing to get this system up and running soon. So yeah, I think we're going to have one here. And we're going to have another one. So I want to kind of do it straight across. We're going to have another one right in here. And this will help pressurize the oxygen once all my gas permeable tiles are done. So yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of stress because they're kind of exhausted. So these two gas, I want a valve first off, and the valve is going to go here, and then we're going to have another valve probably here. So this gets this one and that one. This one gets this one and that one. And then this is going to go straight up and over to this. And this one is going to come way over here. So I could route this behind this whole area. I could just go straight up and over. I mean, that would work. I'm going to go straight up, not connect to that one. I'm just going to go straight over. Gives them lots of stuff to do. But the unfortunate thing is this whole system here requires a tremendous amount of power. I mean, look at all these. These are all 120s. These are all 120s, and these are all 240s. So each setup, this 120, this 120, this is 480 times 4. That's how much power this thing uses. It's a lot of power. So 240, 480, that would be 960. And we want to balance it so we only get a max of 1,000 watts on the circuit. Otherwise, the transformer system won't be too happy with us. So down here is where our power center is going to be, which is going to be very difficult because the heavy watt wire. Look at the decor, minus 25 in a 6 tile radius. It is. And it can't go through tiles. You can't run it through tiles. So it's very, very difficult to get a good system going that isn't absolutely disastrous. And so all of the water for this system is going to come out of a second pump that's going to be in here. So we actually need to build that pump, and I don't have any gold. So yeah, wolframite has got to be the name of the game here. And once we're pressurized, the system won't run 100% continuously. It'll be off and on, so it'll have to pressurize itself first. Let's see. So let's make some big plans here. I would like, first off, how much copper? We have 6,200 copper. We got lots. Ooh, we got another set of polluted oxygen or polluted water up here. We need to mop that up. I don't know where it came from. Oh, probably right here. I'm guessing right here. It's a guess though. Not 100% sure where it would have come from. This is all right. Oh, there's some more here. And look at that, we've almost drained the thing completely out. Trying to fill this up. Because we're using water quite fast, actually. Alright, so it is time to get some... I'm gonna use sandstone, I think. Because we got, what, 214,000 kilograms of sandstone. Leave that gap. Bring it in. And then we're gonna do the same over here. I'm gonna leave that ladder. And once we take care of all this stuff, that'll be a little bit easier. They should be able to build a lot of this right away. These poor people. Where are they all going? Oh, wow, there is a lot of CO2 in here. Oh, wow. Where's all my... Oh, I ran out of algae. I ran out of algae. I wonder how long I've been running out of algae. I got a whole bunch in here that I'm starting to dig. Yeah, holy cow. My CO2 just my oxygen just plummeted. Yeah, they're having to go to little pockets here and there for air. I didn't even realize that we were getting low. That's not good. I wish you guys would prioritize a little bit differently. Let's prioritize the digs before we prioritize the builds. Yeah, we ran out of algae. I can't believe that. We got a little bit that we can dig out, and then I've got little pockets back. I put little pockets of resources that are kind of hard to get as sort of an emergency, but it would, you know, it would take a while to get somewhere. So, building up some algae here. Oh yeah, choose a duplicant. You know, +7 strength, that would be nice, but no. We are out of oxygen as it is. This is why I set up this whole system over here. But we don't have the power gen to handle that, and I need enough algae to get some of these algae deoxidizers running again. There we go. Now we're getting some. Now we're getting a little bit of air. Okay. And let's get some. We need more algae. More algae. Wow, that could have been a disaster. I had no idea we were so short. Okay, I think we're starting to get oxygen back into the system. Slowly. But yeah, we're gonna need a serious amount of oxygen. Because I want to get all this copper that's up in here, and I want to use that for my tiles. So that was kind of an extended plan there. Yeah, there's a bunch of algae in here I can get to. As long as my oxidizers are going again. All right, there we go. We're getting a little bit of oxygen going again. I want food shortage. Food shortage. So we need some frost buns. What is our edibles? Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. Okay. So that was a bad thing. I'm glad I'm working on the oxygen system, because that could have been very, very, very bad. And now we've got oxygen again. Very little of it, but we're getting it again. Oh, okay. So we're getting some. At least they have enough to, you know, run the generators. We're getting a surplus, so that's good. Okay, so he is cooking. I got lots of the sleet wheat grain. Lots of it. We just had a harvest here just not too long ago, so we've got lots and lots of it. So hopefully, yeah, we're building up. Oh, somebody just. What happened? I just saw. I just saw this. Oh, I just saw it drop. That's weird. I'm not ready to herd these guys yet. These guys will probably drop down, and I'll probably have something lower. Although they're gonna kind of run into a problem. So right in here, this is probably a good bet. Right in this spot to have them, because it's kind of in between the hot and the cold. So we're gonna get cold coming in this way, warm coming in this way, because I think they can only handle so much heat. I don't think it tells me. Not sure. Okay. Because we're trying to get our power system up and running so we can power the oxygen system. Because this is a tough gig here. Alright, so I need water to come out of there, down here, and into all of these. And I need power. I'm gonna hook up. Okay, so all of these I'm gonna hook up in a line. All of these I'm gonna hook up in a line. And all of these with the doors I'm also gonna hook up in a line. Because I need to connect also this pump. So I think I'm gonna connect that to these. Food shortage. Wow, he finished all those already? Oh, grow. Please. Please grow. So yeah, my power system is going to be back here. This is where it's going to be. But it's going to be tough because I'm not really sure how I want to run it yet. Because we're going to need transformers. So here's what I'm thinking. I'll map one of these out. I'll pause it. I'm going to map one of these out. Okay. So the heavy watt wire is really where the limitation is. Because you need a wall between the heavy watt wire and your base. Because there's just no getting around the massive decor hit. So here's what I am thinking. And I don't really have much time. But, okay, so we're going to want a wall right in here. So I'm going to actually space these out one. So like that. And then where's the second one? Right in here. And then this one, yeah, I'll worry about that later. So we actually need 2 transformers in here, because we have all of these on the bottom and we have all these on the top. So we're gonna need, I'm gonna put a door there, and a door there, and obviously a door there. So these will be, I don't need airlocks. I think the pneumatic door will block. I can put that to the test. I can always rebuild it. No, don't build it there. There and there. Okay, so behind here, we're gonna need a transformer We actually need 2 of them in here. So let's go to power. Where is it? Power transformer. These are 3 wide. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So the big side, you can see the big side, the arrows, that's where your power is coming out. So there's 1. And there's 2. No, that's not going to work. No, I think that will work. Yep, that will work. And then we're going to have gas permeable tiles. And this gas permeable tiles. Because the big wire, the heavy watt wire, cannot pass through tiles. So that is a serious limitation. And we just gotta make do. That's just how we gotta do it. So this should work, and then the electrical wire from here can go out. This one can go up and out, and then our heavy watt wire can go behind, and it will be behind all of this. So that is the basic design. We can have 2 circuits on the floor, and the heavy watt wiring here shouldn't affect the decor in our main base. And then the bottom here, this is where the power gen as well as batteries. There's gonna be a ton of batteries down here, and a bunch of coal generators, and eventually probably some natural gas gens and different things like that. So that is the basic design there. I only need 1 transformer here, but I might as well double that up too, just because, you know, just in case I need it. And then this electrical wire, I'm gonna route the same way that I did the other one, just so I can place another transformer if I need it. No, heavy watt wire will come down and connect to all of that. So that will connect, that will power the pump, all the filters, all the air pumps, and all the electrolyzers in this little setup here. And then coming down, this is where all the mess is going to have to be. So they'll build what they can reach, which won't be much. So I'll dig all of those out. I'm going to dig that out. And they'll get done what they can as a start to this process. Because, as you know, there's abyssalite in here. There's some pretty hard stuff that's going to be tough to dig through. But that should, once we get the power gen and the batteries going, that should do it. Okay, food shortage. I need to continuously do that. We need tons and tons and tons of food right now. It looks like we just had, yeah, we're getting some meal ice now, and I don't have any of those. Those can't be eaten. So we need food. What other jobs can anybody else cook? I only have 1 cook right now. So I think the Epic Engineer, I think you're gonna start to be a cook. I could have Cup of Coffee cook too. Engineer is an artist, so I'm gonna have Coffee do it. Yeah, Coffee is gonna be a second cook, and hopefully he gets better. You know, he's gonna try. He's gonna learn some recipes, and he's gonna try his best to make things work. But I need to get all this stuff dug out here because there might be a hatch or 2 lingering down here. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? So yeah, this coal is normal, but there's 1 deeper in here past this hydrogen and all this chlorine. This coal, there's a lot of coal back here. So just as a treat for exploring and digging, and still gotta dig further down. There's probably some good stuff down here. Well, getting there. Got a little bit of it done. That's nice. How's my... Yeah, copper, I just completely used all my copper. And there's a bunch more... What? Where is this stuff coming from? I want to know. I'm going to dig that one up. I'm sorry, Mr. Sleetweed. You're going to have to go. And I'm going to dig those two up. There's some good wolframite in here. And my copper is so low. Oh, how's my water? Ooh, I'm going to need to... We need to put a stop to that. I could either add a switch, or I'm going to just need to disable building. Alright, well that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.